Hello guys, it's Mungai Eve. Welcome to the Mungai Eve show. And of course today I have Willy Paul's manager mwenyewe. I'm privileged by the way. I think have you ever done an interview before?
No. Usually interviews are done by my artist, Willy Pose.
Ati usually, na tuliambiwa yeye kiburi. Yeye kiburi yuko on another level atakangi interviews.
Pose na kiburi. That's something people should know. Pose is just being Pose. That is him. Yani, if you don't get to know him, utamperceive differently.
But it's very true because mimi before nimpatane naye in person nilikuwa pia mimi naamini hizo tetesi, but after nimepatana naye he's actually very cool, ni mpoa. Hizo
tunasemanga ni word on the street. You don't trust anything you see on the street. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah.
Okay. Na nimeona by the way jana when he was talking about ringtone niliona ameamua change hairstyle. Unajua it has been months. Willy Paul akiwa na uzi yake hadi I was asking him ni a brand ama ni nini? Ilikuwaje akaamua tena abadilishe?
So unajua we have Willy Pose siati ameka na hairstyle sana. Hiyo look it goes by anaendanga na kitu na msuit. Unajua Pose ni mtu anything good itamsuit poa. Yani Pose ni mtu anaweza vaa anything na imuingie fiti. Yani it doesn't struggle. You know, stars don't struggle to shine.
But talking of wearing anything akae fiti, we saw some other artists juzi akisema Pose anarudia manguo sana, ana manguo.
That's a lie. That's a big lie. Kama kuna mtu akona anapiga luku msanii superstar anapiga luku hii Kenya ni Pose.
Nake si mbwakni?
Si mbwakni hata kidogo. Pose anapiga luku. And hata ukiona hata video za Pose ni za bei. Ni vitu za bei sana. Yani apigangi vitu anything. Pose ni mtu before avae kitu anafanyanga research yake, anaangalia hii iko aje nini. Na si hata anarudia nguo. Those clothes, hizo ni brands. Those are brand clothes and ni zile zenye very expensive. So maybe mtu alimuona na clothes tofauti ama hiyo day alifanya kitu fulani the same day. Kama we leo mtu maybe
amefanya like 6 interviews.
Exactly. So si ati amerudia nguo. Obvious watu wataongea. Unajua ukiwa superstar lazima utaongelewa. Okay. So you always be ready.
Umemention about videos, ukasema Pose ni mse ambaye anafanya videos za bei sana. But when I was just in the street, I had some fans wakisema, why is it that nowadays Pose anashutianga kwa street, anangoja Sundays, anaenda kushoot Nairobi, time hakuna watu, but wewe kama meni unasema anashoot videos za bei, but location tunaona pala ni town.
Tukiangalia vizuri video zenye Pose ameshoot kwa street ni 2 peke yake. Ameshoot town. Ni ile yake na Miss P, Liar, alafu na hii Odi Love. Na aja shoot kwa streets. Those are specific avenues. Not street. Street is a very different term when we are talking about videos.
They are free shooting.
Not free shooting. Ukiangalia behind the scenes za hizo videos, we have security hapo. And we have authorization from the Nairobi City Council to shoot our video. And to add on that, tulifunga the entire street. Do you know, we don't just do any videos. We locked. Do we say we locked or we blocked the entire street and we decided to do video on that entire avenue. Let's say maybe Kenyatta Avenue. We did a video there. And around Mama Ngina Street, we locked the street and the city council, and we had security policemen. You see, not just random guys at bodyguards. We had policemen there who are assigned by the city council to protect us to shoot the video.
What was the idea ya kushoot kwa avenues?
We needed something vibe ya kusell Nairobi. Pia tuoneshe watu, unajua Pose ni international artist na kona fans all over the globe. So we needed to also to show people how Nairobi city looks like. It's not about, unajua shoot mingi za watu zinakuanga ni ma setup nini vitu kama hizo. So we wanted something different. Pia watu wale mafans wake wako Russia, wako Dubai, wako wapi, unaona wako US, pia waone the beauty of our city, which is a good thing. We are also selling our country out there.
Yeah, at least we understand what has been happening. And by the way, juzi nimekuwa na Eric Omondi. By the way, he did it publicly. Akasema ana offer kupea Pose 400k. But unfortunately, I don't know whether Willy Paul turned down the offer ama ni nini. I think wewe as a manager unafaa utuambie ni nini li happen akaamua hata chukua ama akona plans za kuichukua hiyo do.
Tukiangalia vizuri, Willy Pose ni superstar na ni msanii amejipanga and yeye hakusema chukua hiyo do na pia kuchukua hiyo do. Una get? So ni kitu Eriko kusema napatia Pose hiyo do, hiyo ni suggestion yake. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that lazima Pose achukue hiyo do. Una get? So it's upon us as the management, we have to sit down and see why should we take the money. Unaona? Unajua,
so it means that bado hamjaketi chini mzungumzie hilo jambo.
Hatuja decide kama tutachukua hiyo do. Rico is our brother and is doing fine and is a superstar, is an international icon. And away from that, we love what he's doing. And yeye kuofa hiyo do, it's a very generous thing yenye tuna appreciate. But it's something in case tumechukua do mtajua, or in case tumekosa kuchukua do, yani tutawajulisha tu yani.
When Eric was giving out the money, alikuwa anasema anataka kupea Willy Paul kwa sababu amemuona shanza kupatana na Ezekiel. It seems ni kama anataka help, and some artists maybe they are feeling like Willy Paul. Unajua artists wengi sana hawajakuwa in good terms, especially Eric hawajakuwa in good terms na Ezekiel. Na juzi tumeona Willy Paul ameenda kupatana na Ezekiel. That's why Eric alifeel anafaa saidie Willy Paul before aende kuomba help. What's the relationship with Willy Paul and Ezekiel?
Number one, Willy Paul ana shida ya pesa. He has his own money. And we feel like there are people out there who need that money more. Hata ukiangalia comments, niliona comments za mafans kwa YouTube channel yako. Watu wanasema kuna watu walikuwa naomba hiyo do wapewe. There are people who need that money more. Kuna watu na struggle after corona. There are so many people wako na shida huko nje. So itakuwa very yani that's why bado hatujaongelea hiyo story. Exactly. Number 2, Willy Paul akuenda kwa Ezekiel ku look for help. Hakuna usaidizi Willy Paul anataka from Ezekiel. They approached us and Willy Paul feels unajua Ezekiel ni mtu is someone mwenye ako kwa industry na anasimamia stories za inaitwaje copyright issues, vitu kama hizo, and we didn't go there asking for help. He just wanted to congratulate Pose for the good job he's been doing in the industry, and he was really amused by hiyo ngoma yenye Pose amefanya na Lane. Ilimbamba sana cause hiyo story ilimtouch. Hata ukiangalia kwa video kuna venye alikuwa anaongelea sijui, of course ameatubrekiwa, kuna mwanaume jai atubrekiwa. So hiyo ngoma ilimtouch, creativity, hiyo video tulishoot US, the acting kwa hiyo family, venye wako na watoto, the guy is cheating, nini vitu kama hizo, and the lady is heartbroken. So ilimtouch sana, ajai ona story kama hiyo, that creativity kwa industry. So he was really touched by that story. That's why I reached out to congratulate Willy Paul, but we did not go there to look for help.
Okay, now
that should be clear.
Now we understand.
Very clear, yeah.
Okay, but at some point I don't understand what happened between Ringtone and Willy Paul. Kwa sababu unaona anaingililiana sana. Juzi pia jana Willy Paul amekuja hapo ameanza kuongea about Ringtone. Ni kumchukia ama they are just not good friends?
Number one, Ringtone is our brother and is a gospel minister. And I can say it's Ringtone ndio akona issue na Willy Paul, because since Willy Paul aanze kufanya love music. You know, love, God is love, and it's Willy Paul is just being Willy Paul, and there's nothing wrong with doing love music, expressing his feelings and teaching people how to love, showing people how love is beautiful. Hata kuna ngoma zake unasikia anasema love is a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But our brother Ringtone he insists Willy Paul should go back to gospel because for him he loves the gospel Willy Paul, Willy Pose. He hasn't up to now accepted the now Willy Paul, the current Willy Paul. He's still fighting every day. He wants Willy Paul to go back. To gospel.
Okay,
yeah.
Now I understand. But don't you think that hizo fights zao zinafaa zikuwe offline? Waache kutupigia hizo fights kwa mtandao.
At the end of the day, unajua, they're just being themselves. Like Ringtone is just expressing himself, and aki express himself, you just know my artist. Pia yeye lazima react. So at the end of the day, Ringtone is just being Ringtone. Willy Paul is just being Willy Paul. It happens everywhere.
Okay. Can you call them, both of them, cloud chasers? I mean cloud chasers, because we've seen Willy Paul aki cloud chase. Na juzi, by the way, watu they were very disappointed na ile story ya size 8. I would love you to clarify whether ilikuwa ukweli washawahi kukosana wakablokiana, kwa sababu watu walisema it was a very very cheap cloud.
Point of note. And very important, Willy Paul is not a clout chaser. Willy Paul is a brand, and whatever he does goes viral. That's something people should know. Number 2, whatever happened with Willy Paul and Size 8, it's serious. Because ever since Willy Paul started, the same as Ringtone, ever since Willy Paul started doing love music, Size 8 doesn't want to see what Willy Paul posts. Because he feels like he likes the gospel Willy Paul, just the same as Ringtone. So he decided, by the Willy Paul and Mama Wambo are very good friends. They are very good friends. So there wasn't clout chasing there. Mama Wambo just decided, let me block you, my son, so that I cannot view whatever you are doing, because it breaks her heart to see Willy Paul doing love music, whatever Willy Paul is doing. And for her, she really likes the Willy Paul who does gospel music.
So if they meet outside, they are very good friends.
They're good friends. They talk, everything. Even DJ Mo, they talk and everything. They are good friends. They even Size 8, when we were at the studio, an advice Willy Paul anamwambia iko hivi na hivi, because Size 8 is someone who is very spiritual, you know. Sure. She loves God and she's prayer warrior. You understand? Even after and before the sessions, she prays. You get? So for her, she still fights. She wants the gospel Willy Paul. Okay. And it doesn't mean that Willy Paul ameacha Mungu. Kenya tuache kuwa washamba. Watu waelewi. It doesn't mean that kama mtu anafanya love music kama a certain thing ati ameacha Mungu. Willy Paul is someone who's God ako ndani yake. He is spiritual too. He prays. Ana respect God. Anasikiza. Unajua?
Yeah. We understand that Willy Paul is he is about to release an album, another album, but sielewi mbona juzi tulikuanga na album launch ya Masterpiece, na previously we had ya Bahati. I never saw Willy Paul anywhere, and kama ana plan ku release an album, of course maybe ata come up with an album launch. Why is it that yeye attend hizo vitu na maybe pia yeye atahitaji hao wasanii wa kuja kumsupport?
Kuna kitu inaitwanga time factor. I think setting za hizo album ama time frame za hizo album, time yenye wana host hizo album launch, huwa aingiani na time ya Pose. Maybe inapata Pose amekuwa hooked up somewhere or is busy, because Pose too is very busy right now. We are working on an album, so you can see kuna hiyo una get sasa anakuaga inapata akona shughuli zake au watu wakifanya shughuli zao, unaona. Si ati hataki kuenda kusupport mtu, he supports people, he supports, unaona. But maybe hiyo time yenye wana set hiyo kazi yao inapata maybe ako show mahali, maybe ana zinagongana time tu zinagongana. That's all I can say.
Okay, now that he is about to release an album, what do we expect, like sisi kama fans?
That's a good question. Album inakuja, you just know that this is an album of the century, not of a decade. This is an album yenye itawacha mkiongea for a very long time because it's very unique. It's every song in there is a hit, and collaborations. The previous press conference we did, tuliwaambia we named 3 countries. Just to a few, we have South Africa collabo, we have Morocco collabo, nakumbuka, Cameroon actually, and Tanzania.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and that we are just mentioning a few.
So we expect hits after hits.
Yeah, unaangalia venye sisi tunafanya kazi yetu, we work differently. Tutaki kufanya the norms. We usually we do it differently and we want it to be spectacular.
Not
Yeah.
spectacular.
Extraordinary.
Wow, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure my fans pia wanangoja. They want to see that album. Yeah, kwa sababu you all know Willy Paul is doing great. He's a top artist,
Let me tell you-
international artist.
Let me tell you something before I cut you short. Sorry for cutting you short. I want you to know that if right now Willy Paul decides I'm taking a break from Kenyan music industry, and not to say that wasanii wengine wafanye, I really appreciate what other artists are doing. They're doing good and I love it. And you online media guys, you're amazing because sahi mnafanya meka wasanii on toes. The entertainment industry sahi iko fiti. So right now if Willy Paul decides to take a break or decides to relocate to US or Europe, kutakuwa na gap kubwa sana kwa industry ya Kenya because this is someone who really gives his all to the industry. Mark my words. Whatever opinion you have about Willy Paul, trust me, his music or his career or whatever he's doing, his contribution in Kenyan music industry is very tremendous. And you people out there, I'm sure you know it and you love his music, and his music is great.
Right? Ati Tramedia. Sawa. Guys, it has been the Mugai Eve show. Tumekuwa na Kenon, ukitaka ni manager.
King Kenon.
Ushajiongeza King.
No, ni King Kenon. The one and only.
Yeah, tumekuwa na King Kenon, ukitaka ni manager wa Willy Paul mwenyewe. You've heard from his inaitangwa aje, from the horse's mouth.
From the horse's mouth.
Yeah, kuna kuanga na a lot of stories zinaendelea kuhusu Willy Paul, but at least tumejua vitu kadhaa. Na of course I'll call him some other time. We share another story. Now guys, maybe you're out there looking for a brand to advertise with. You are very open. You can reach me out on my Instagram page at Mugai_Eve. We meet next time.